I think that MAGAs have covered all the crimes now. There's no longer any crimes that are bad, in their opinion. Yeah, there's no crimes that are bad. Everything is just, you can just do whatever you want, I guess. Because, I mean, according to the MAGAs, we're supposed to ignore a lot of things. Yeah, a lot of things that we probably shouldn't be ignoring. Epstein files. Anyway, I'm just gonna go through the list of all of the things that you love and now accept. And also will defend. Let's see. Election interference. Yeah, we're cool with that. Pressuring officials, fake electors, voter suppression, gerrymandering, disinformation campaigns. Yeah, we're cool with all that. Yeah, coup attempts. January 6th. Destroying checks and balances. But that's totally fine now. Yeah, you're totally cool to destroy the checks and balances of our entire country. Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. Political violins. Yeah. Attacks on protesters. Threats against judges. Violins against journalists and lawmakers. Domestic horrorism. We now defend militias and Proud Boys and Nazis and Oath Keepers. So yeah, that's all that's legal. Yep. Yeah, you guys can just go ahead and be KKK now. That's allowed. Because you guys think that's moral, and that's what family is about in life. And that's what America is, because that's America first or whatever. Yeah. That's all cool. Police hurting people and cheered on as law and order. You guys saying, oh, well, you shouldn't have broke the law then. Oh, you shouldn't have broke the law then. Yeah, maybe Jesus shouldn't have broke the law. Maybe Jesus shouldn't have broke the fucking law. Yeah, fuck you. Alright, let's continue. We also accept fraud and grifting. Yep, that's totally allowed now. In fact, we have actually made laws to make it easier. Bribery, influence, peddling, openly selling access and favors. Yep, he does that. You can pay for a certain amount of money to meet with him and have your suggestions taken into account. Yeah, you can just buy your way into laws now. Yeah, so we're cool with that. Tax evasion, obviously. Love that. Yeah, we're going to find more ways for the rich to evade their taxes. Exactly as you planned, right? Exactly as you wanted. Oh, also, yeah, sorry, but we're going to have to say that human vehicling, that's going to be allowed now. Yeah. I know he said that he was going to take care of it, but he seems to only be pardoning people related to that. He hasn't actually arrested anybody who was involved in that. He's only just pardoning them and giving them cushy cells to live in because he thinks that the cell that they were living in was not good enough for them. Because, of course, we need to treat these people so well. Because obviously this is allowed. Duh. Because you guys are fine with it and you'll defend it. Yeah, should we continue? There's more. Yeah, there's more. Yeah, let's go through it. Hate crimes. Yeah, those are fine. Yeah, you guys think those are fine because you're fighting evil. Oh, good one. Good one. Yeah, the people doing hate crimes are the ones fighting evil? Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, you're not just an asshole, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure you're not just a fucking asshole. Sure. Stripping bodily autonomy. Yeah, that's cool too now. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, women's bodies, they don't matter. Yeah, they don't actually matter. You can actually just check their genitals anytime. Like, if you see one in a bathroom and you're like, that one's a little ugly, I'm gonna need to see your genitals. Yeah, that's also cool now. You did that. Yeah, you voted for that. You love that. I know. Yeah, you love it. So that is also a crime that we are accepting as normal. And it's totally cool. Now, let's not forget about stockpiling illegal weapons. That's totally fine now. This is just Second Amendment rights. All right? There's nothing crazy going on here. It doesn't matter how many bump stocks we reinvent. Because it's fine. I think our guns are more important than the children, right? Because that's the law now. because that's what we care about. That's what we're showing that we care about in our actions. So that means that we're okay with that now. We're okay with that now. So good job. Good one. Should we go on with stalking and harassment? Online mobs encouraged to go after opponents. Huh. I wonder who's doing that. I wonder who's making the posts on Truth Social to do that. Because that's totally fine now. Yeah, in fact, you can actually just arrest people you don't like who are making, who are stopping you from destroying democracy. You can just arrest them now because they're in your way. That's now legal. That's now fine. That's what you've normalized. That's what you wanted. And that is the story that you are telling your friends. Oh yeah, and let's not forget sassy nations, which are totally fine. Not only did we normalize them with the fake attempts, but now we've solidified it. Yeah, do you remember Melissa Hortman? Yeah, she was ended violently in her own home by one of you for being a Democrat. That's it. That was the crime. Being a Democrat. I guess we're just so evil, that's what you have to do, right? Is that what you convince yourself of? Is that what you tell yourself? That you just have to do it. Jesus fucking hates you. Jesus fucking hates you. Anyway, cult-like financial exploitation. Yeah, you know all of those emails you get begging you to buy the hats now for your family. Oh my God, the perfect gift for your wife on Mother's Day is a mug that says, I love Trump. Yeah, you think I don't know you get those emails? He's exploiting you and you're being like, yes! Yay, capitalism! We love that. We have money, we're gonna buy these golden shoes that look like absolute fucking shit and are made in another country, even though he tells us that America's first and we should do everything in America. All the labels say made in China. Should we continue? Are there any MAGAs still here? Yeah, no, I'm sure that you left after the first 3 seconds because you didn't want to hear it. You don't want to hear the ways you're wrong. You only want to hear the ways that you're right. Which is not at all. Which is why you're in a fucking echo chamber of other people that will fuel your delusions. Have a good day.